What's up everyone, it's Usama here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the world of programming languages. Think of these languages as the building blocks of all the tech we use every single day. Whether you're just starting out or you're already coding like a pro, understanding what each language brings to the table is key. We'll break it down, explore their strengths, and see where they fit in the real world. So, if you're ready to decode the language of tech, let's get started. First up, we've got Python. Now, if you're just dipping your toes into the coding world, Python is a great place to start. Its syntax, that's basically the grammar of coding, is super clean and beginner-friendly. But don't let that fool you. Python is a powerhouse used by some of the biggest names in tech. We're talking Instagram, Google, even YouTube, all powered by Python. And it's not just about building websites. Python is huge in data science, machine learning, even automating those everyday tasks we all want to avoid. Think of it like this. Python is the language you learn when you want options. It's versatile, it's powerful, and it's only getting bigger. Next up, we're talking Java. Now, Java has been around for a while, and it's built a reputation for being incredibly reliable and scalable. What does that mean? It means Java can handle some serious heavy lifting. We're talking about those massive applications used by banks, financial institutions, and huge e-commerce platforms. That's Java's domain. It's all about stability and performance. One of the coolest things about Java is its write once, run anywhere philosophy. Basically, you write your code once and it can run on pretty much any platform. That's huge for developers, and it's a big reason why Java remains a top choice for enterprise-level applications. Let's talk about C now. C is like the godfather of programming languages. It's been around since the 70s, and it's the foundation for so much of the tech we use today. Think of it like this. C is the language that talks directly to the hardware. It's all about efficiency and control. We're talking operating systems like Linux and Windows. They're built on C. And if you're into embedded systems, robotics, anything that needs to be super fast and responsive, C is the language you need to know. It's true that C can be a bit more challenging to learn, but trust me, understanding C is like unlocking a whole new level of understanding how computers actually work. Chapter 4, C++, leveling up performance. Now, if we're talking about performance, we can't forget about C++. Think of C++ as the turbocharged older sibling of C. It takes everything that's great about C, the speed, the control, and adds a whole bunch of features that make it even more powerful. When it comes to resource-intensive applications, C++ is the go-to. We're talking about game development with engines like Unreal Engine built using C++. And it's not just games. Think high-frequency trading, aerospace engineering, anything that demands absolute top-notch performance. That's where C++ shines. It can be a bit more complex than some other languages, but when you need raw power and speed, C++ is in a league of its own. Chapter 5, JavaScript, the language of the web. Now, let's talk JavaScript. If you've ever used the internet, you've interacted with JavaScript. It's the language that makes websites dynamic and interactive. Think about those smooth animations, those interactive maps, those real-time updates you see on websites. That's all JavaScript. It's the engine that powers the front end of the web. But JavaScript isn't just limited to making websites look pretty. It's also used for back-end development, building web applications, even mobile apps with frameworks like React Native. JavaScript is everywhere, and if you're serious about web development, it's an absolute must-have skill. Chapter 6, PHP, powering the web from behind the scenes. Next up, we have PHP. Now, PHP might not be the flashiest language, but don't let that fool you. It's a workhorse. PHP powers a huge chunk of the internet, including platforms like WordPress and Facebook. It's a server-side scripting language, which means it handles all the behind-the-scenes work that makes websites function. PHP is known for being relatively easy to learn, and it plays nicely with databases, which is crucial for web development. And even though newer languages have emerged, PHP has a massive community and a ton of frameworks that keep it relevant and widely used. Chapter 7, Ruby, the language of elegance and productivity. Okay, let's talk Ruby. Now, Ruby is known for being a really elegant and productive language. It's all about writing clean, readable code, and it's a favorite among startups and smaller companies. Ruby is most famous for its web framework, Ruby on Rails, which allows developers to build web applications incredibly fast. It's like having a pre-built toolkit for building websites. But Ruby isn't just about web development, it's also used for scripting, automation, and data processing. It's a versatile language with a really active and supportive community. Chapter 8, Swift, Apple's powerhouse for apps. Now, if you're into building apps for iPhones, iPads, Macs, Apple Watch, all things Apple, then Swift is the language for you. It's Apple's own programming language, designed to be fast, safe, and modern. Swift is all about creating smooth, responsive, and visually appealing apps. It's tightly integrated with Apple's development environment, Xcode, which makes the whole process of building and debugging apps much smoother. And the best part, Swift is designed to be easy to learn and use, even if you're new to programming. Chapter 9, Kotlin, the modern Android language. Next we have Kotlin. Now Kotlin has quickly become a favorite among Android developers. It's a modern language that runs on the Java Virtual Machine, which means it works seamlessly with existing Java code. But Kotlin takes things a step further with its concise syntax, its focus on safety, and its ability to prevent common errors. It's designed to make Android development faster, more efficient, and more enjoyable. And with Google's official support, Kotlin is only going to become more popular in the Android world. Chapter 10. Go, Google's language for scalability. Finally, we have Go, or Golang, as it's often called. Now, Go was created by Google to address the challenges of building large, scalable systems. Think about applications that need to handle massive amounts of data and traffic. Go is designed for concurrency, which means it can handle multiple tasks at the same time, making it incredibly efficient. It's used in everything from cloud computing to server-side programming, and it's behind some of the most popular tools and platforms out there, like Docker and Kubernetes. Go is known for its simplicity, its speed, and its reliability, making it a fantastic choice for building the next generation of software. Outro, the future of programming. So there you have it. Look at some of the most important programming languages out there. Whether you're just starting your coding journey or you're a seasoned developer, hopefully this video has given you a better understanding of the tools that power our digital world. These languages are constantly evolving, and new ones are emerging all the time. So it's an exciting time to be a part of the tech world. If you want to dive deeper into any of these languages, be sure to check out the links in the description below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future tech deep dives. Thanks for watching.